Matt the Camera Guy here, and today I am going to walk you through how to make your YouTube trailer. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, and we are in our third video on our relaunch on this channel, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today is our journey on YouTube. Carrie and I have been hard at work over the past few months learning the backside of YouTube and finally trying to start understanding how these videos work and how you push your content. One thing we learned was that the YouTube trailer pops up into the newsfeed of potential subscribers, which in turn will drive people to your channel. So one thing that I want to do is show you guys the journey of my channel. So right now we are about 600 subs when we started the relaunch, and we have about 1,200 watch hours. So one of the things we want to show you is what worked and what didn't, and also the production from start to finish, from where we start filming to the time it lands on YouTube. Today I am making a trailer on Matt the Camera Guy. As you can see, I have the green screen set up, nothing fancy. I'm not a big green screen guy. This is actually a package I've got off Wish for, I can't even remember, I think it was like 50 bucks. But that's something else I want to bring to the attention to y'all is use what you got. Start making content. Find out what works. Find out what doesn't. And today, that's what I'm going to show you, what worked and what didn't on how to make a YouTube trailer. So I'm telling you right now, guys, this part right here coming up is the hardest part for me. The being in front of the camera. I love being behind it. It's something that's new to me, and I'm going to get better at it. But this by far is the hardest part of actually, once everything's set up, now it's your turn and you have to get in front of the camera. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, the content creator and producer that brings you all your Alright. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, the content creator. What works, the epic fails. Oh shit. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, the content creator and producer who brings you all the scene. So finally, after that disaster of a mess, you will eventually get it. And that's one of the things about YouTube is you have to have the drive to keep going. You've got to make it happen and you've got to be consistent. And now that the hardest part for me is done, the editing begins. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's 100 ways to skin a rabbit. No pun intended, Rob Pitts. But my way is I use Premiere Pro for my editing software, and I've made a topography background. And with the green screen footage, I'll show you how to lay that on top of it. So let the editing begin. All right, guys. So all I've done here is I've imported the footage that I went with that I want to use for the clip. So something to keep in mind here is I used a 4K clip on this. I shot it with the S21 Ultra, and that's going to play a key role here at the end, as you'll see. So I've imported my green screen clip that I want. I've imported my background. I'm going to use my intro as the background, and we will not need the audio for that, so we'll take that off. So we go back to the green screen clip, and you'll want to go over here and go to your effects and type in Ultra key, and you'll see right here the Ultra key. Let me deselect that, select the Ultra key and put it on. Then what I do is I go up to the effects control here. So now you see all my Ultra key. So I will grab that, and then you want to bring it over here and put it on this clip. And then you see your hot spots. Okay, so then what I do is I'll come down here to the default and put the aggressive, and that normally takes it out pretty good. So remember me talking about your 4K. So we will now copy that clip and take it over here to your 1080 clip of your background and paste that on there. And so now you see, like right here, how big I am. So if we go down here and go over to our effects controls again, and this is just going to be the size of me in the clip. If we go 50%, then that brings me back down. But now you kind of see right in here where my green screen had hot spots in it, or cool spots, whatever you want to call them. So now what I do is I bring myself into that, or select it right here and pull me down to where it looks like that's where you want to be. And voila, render it out. It's ready to roll. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, the producer and content creator who brings you the behind the scenes of some of your favorite automotive YouTube channels like Rob Pitts' Rabbit Used Cars, Octane Addicts TV, and Boogie Tech, to name a few. In addition to that, watch me test the latest and greatest film gear from drone videography, DSLR cameras, cell phone devices, audio, video, lighting. We're going to show it all to you and what it takes to be successful in this industry. If you want an all-access pass into my world, see the ins and outs of what works, the epic fails, and the lessons learned, hit that like and subscribe button, and you'll love watching the art of my hustle and see what a day in the life it takes to be a camera guy. All right, guys, there's just one last step. It's time to upload your footage on YouTube. All right, guys, so now you can see that we're on my channel, Matt the Camera Guy, and we're going to go over here to our YouTube studio, and you will see a tab called Customization. And right here, you'll see ours is already loaded up. That shows our trailers loaded, and that will show the potential new subscribers. So make sure this is where you upload it. And as you see, if you are a subscriber, then we have a video there too to show you content you may or may not seen. So I don't know. We'll see if it works. Guys, I hope this was not only entertaining for you, but you got something out of it. Drop me a line. Tell me what works for you. Tell me what doesn't. I mean, let's get a discussion going. Also, I want to thank SRI Performance. Again, they help us out tremendously in all we do on Octane Addicts TV and this channel. MPM Marketing, they are a race marketing organization. So if you are a racer and need a marketing partner to look for sponsorship, they're your people. Next week, we have a great episode coming that really took me back to my childhood, and I really think we got to make a kid's dream come true. You want to stay tuned for that? Guys, stay safe out there. I'm Matt the Camera Guy, and we'll see you next week. Matt the Camera Guy here. So today we are going to do the YouTube channel. What the hell is it called? I'd love that. Uh-oh. Lost the camera.